Hello students, welcome to the JN classes. Hope you are enjoying my lectures and I hope these lectures are very helpful for you for your NEET entrance preparation or medical entrance preparation. And in this today's lecture we discuss about the animal kingdom concept. In this animal kingdom, there is so many number of terms and as well as so many number of examples are present. Examples that you have to memorize those examples by practicing them in rough work. And I will give some hints and clues to remember the phylums and examples and some techniques to remember this chapter, and which that will make very easy for your preparation while you preparing this animal kingdom. So without making any delay, let's start. Animal kingdom. The chapter name is Animal Kingdom. First of all, in any chapter you have to understand the title of that chapter, Animal Kingdom. Why they have mentioned only it as an Animal Kingdom, why not with another name? Same like that only Plant Kingdom. Why they mentioned Plant Kingdom and why they mentioned Animal Kingdom? The reason behind of this name Animal Kingdom is, for example, in the living world chapter there is a hierarchy sequence. That hierarchy sequence is, that number one is species will be present. That species either may be plant species or it may be animal species. Whatever species means a particular organism, a type of an organism. That species it may be. We are one type of species. Species it might be plant species or it may be animal species. Now a group of species are placed in the genus, and a group of genus is placed in the family, and a group of family placed in the order, and a group of order is placed in the class, and a group of class that is placed in the phylum, which is also known as division here. What is the difference between the phylum and division? Later. And a group of phylums are placed in the kingdom. And one more term is also there. A group of kingdoms are placed in domain. The domain is the highest hierarchy level. In this manner, the sequence species, group of species placed in genus, group of genus placed in the family, group of families are placed in order, group of orders placed in class, group of phylums are placed in the kingdom, and a group of kingdoms are placed in domain. In your NCERT textbook, they not explained about the domain, so ignore this domain. Now come to this kingdom. What is this? Here I told phylum, which is also known as the division, which is also supposed to call it as a division. If you are studying about the animal species, at that time you have to use the term phylum. Means the sequence, genus, family, order, class, phylum and kingdom. Not studying about the animals, you are studying about the plant species. If you are studying about the plant species, at that time species, genus, family, order, class, division and kingdom. This is the difference. And phylum is for representation of animals and division is representing for the plants. Now come to this kingdom. Okay, fine. Sir, regarding which species we have to discuss? Regarding animal species or regarding plant species? For just a small example I will tell. For example, this is our earth. For example, you consider this earth as a kingdom. Kingdom means what? A place which is ruled by the king. Yes or no? Now you remember this. You remember example it is as a earth. In this earth there is a presence of 70%. A lot of amount of what is this? Is water. Maximum amount of our earth is covered with the water, only little surface is covered with the landscape. Okay, fine. This is the maximum amount of water. What I am representing in the blue dots All this is the water content on the earth surface. On the earth surface, all this is the water content. Now along with that, there is also presence of landscape. Land is also present. Now let's see, so many number of plants are present inside of water. So many number of plant species are present inside of water. Different varieties of species. Different varieties of species are present inside of water. Not only inside of water, the plants are also present on the land. Like this, there is also presence of different varieties of plants which are present on land. That you know, that you are seeing all the plants. So the plants present in water and as well as they are also present in the land, present on the land. Not only on the plant, not only plants. In earth, along with plants, there are so many number of animals are also present. Animals are also present. Yes, in those, so many animals are present inside of water. And all these are the animals that what I am representing with red. All these are the animals which are present inside of water. Means water contains variety species of plants and water contained variety species of animals. Same like that only on land, there is also presence of different varieties of animals. One of the animal is human being, and along with that different wild animals, or maybe pet animals. Different varieties of animals are present. All these are the animals. Just remember, all these are the animals which are present on land. So plants are present on water and as well as on land, and animals are also present inside of water and as well as on land. Not only these two, microorganisms are present, so many variety of bacteria are present, and fungi is present on this earth. Different are there. In all these, so microorganisms, bacteria is present, and along with bacteria, for example, all bacteria are also present. There is a presence of variety species of bacteria are present. Along with bacteria, there is also presence of variety species of fungi is present. Mycota, fungi is present. In these different varieties of species, different varieties of organism about whom you are studying. In this kingdom, I am only studying, I am very much interested in studying about only plant species. In this entire kingdom, I am very much interested to study only about the plants. At that time, the chapter name is Plant Kingdom. I am not interested in studying about animals. I am not interested in studying in bacteria, not interested in studying in fungi. I am only focusing on plants. So the chapter name is Plant Kingdom. So Plant Kingdom means which is formed by the group of divisions. 5 divisions are there. That is number 1, algae followed by bryophyte, pteridophyte to gymnosperm to angiosperm. So 5 divisions. In a plant kingdom, how many divisions are present? 5 divisions. So regarding this, I will explain while I am teaching the concept of plant kingdom. And in this lecture, we are not focusing on plants, we are not focusing on the bacteria, we are not focusing on the fungi, we are completely focusing on animals. I am only interested in studying about the animals. In this entire kingdom, I am studying only about the animals. Because of that only the chapter name is Animal Kingdom. So now we go for the kingdom. If you are discussing about the animals, at that time kingdom is formed by the group of phylums. In case of plants, plant kingdom is formed by the group of divisions. How many divisions are present? 5 divisions are present. And in case of animal kingdom, the animal kingdom is formed by the phylums, group of phylums. How many group of phylums or how many number of phylums means 11. So today's lecture we are discussing about the animal kingdom. This is the reason behind of giving the name. The chapter name is Animal Kingdom. Okay sir, I am not interested in studying about animals and plants. I am interested in studying about fungi. At that time, kingdom fungi. That's simply term. For example, I am studying only about the bacteria. Simply we call it as monerans. Kingdom Monera. That is it. Whatever you are focusing on, plant kingdom. Animals animal kingdom. Bacteria kingdom Monera. Fungi kingdom fungi. That's all. Now let's see in this today's lecture about the animal kingdom. Yeah. The today's lecture is Animal, animal kingdom. Animal kingdom. Yeah, kingdom which is formed by the group of phylums. Yeah, phylum why? Because we are discussing about animals, not about the plants. If you're discussing about plants, you have to call it as a divisions. Now let's see how many number of phylums are present in this animal kingdom. 11 phylums. 11 phylums are present. 11 phylums are present. One thing is these 11 phylums you have to remember in the sequence only. When you remember it in sequence, that it will make very easy while you preparation. Not in the zigzag manner. I will also tell the clue to remember all the 11 phylums in sequence itself. Yes, without making any delay, let's go for 11 phylum and I will explain each and every phylum name too. Yes, listen, first phylum. What is the first phylum, sir? Total 11 phylums are present in the animal kingdom. The first phylum name, which is a very old animals, where we are not extincted very long back. The first phylum name is Porifera. Porifera. The first phylum name is Porifera. Yeah. What is the meaning of Porifera? In the next, I will explain. First, let me write all the 11 phylums. And the Porifera is followed by second phylum. That second phylum is called Cnidaria. The second phylum is called Cnidaria. And the Cnidaria is followed by the third phylum, which is known as Ctenophora. Ctenophora. Yes. And Ctenophora is followed by the fourth phylum, which is known as Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes. Name, I will tell the meaning of all these terms. Platyhelminthes is followed by Aschelminthes. Aschelminthes. And this Aschelminthes is followed by Arthropoda, or simply arthropods, or simply arthropoda. Arthropoda is followed by, Aschelminthes is followed by Annelida. Annelida. And Annelida is followed by Arthropoda, which is the largest phylum in the animal kingdom. What is the largest phylum in the animal kingdom? Arthropoda. Arthropoda is followed by Mollusca. Arthropoda is followed by Mollusca. And the Mollusca is followed by Echinodermata. I will tell the word meaning. Echinodermata. Echinodermata. Echinodermata is followed by the 10th phylum. The 10th phylum name is Hemichordata. Hemichordata. And Hemichordata is followed by the last phylum. The last phylum name is Chordata, or simply we call them as chordates. So I can write it as Chordata. Chordata. Yeah, these are the 11 phylums. First thing that what you have to learn is all the 11 phylums you should be remember in the sequence. Yes. Porifera, Cnidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata. Clue. What is the clue? You take first letter of all these phylums and make a small hint. I will make a small hint. First letter of all the phylums. What is the first letter of all the phylum? First phylum, first letter is Porifera. So take P. And second phylum and third phylum name is starting with C. So how many C's are present? C square. 2 C's are present. Cnidaria spelling starting with C. Ctenophora spelling also starting with C. So you represent as PC square. P means Porifera phylum. 1 C means Cnidaria phylum. Another C starts for Ctenophora phylum. And later once again we having what? Platyhelminthes. So once again Platyhelminthes. What is the Platyhelminthes starting with what? P. PC square and P. Next. Aschelminthes A, Annelida A, Arthropoda A. How many A's are there? 3. So A cube. A cube. PC square, PA cube. P means Porifera. 1 C, Cnidaria. Another C, Ctenophora. P, once again Platyhelminthes. 1 A, Aschelminthes. Another A, Annelida. Another A, Arthropoda. Followed by me. M-E, me. Followed by M-E, me. What is M? M means mollusca. Then what is E? E means Echinodermata. 3 of them are, how many people are there? 3 people. One person name is PC square. Another person name is PA cube. And who is the another person? Me only. You consider as yourself. Traveling in the helicopter. Traveling in a helicopter. H means hemichordata. C means chordata. This is the small clue that you can remember all the phylums in the sequence itself only. PC square and PA cube and me, three of we are traveling in the helicopter. P, Porifera, one C, Cnidaria, another C, Ctenophora. Once again P, Platyhelminthes, A cube, Aschelhelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda. Followed by me, Mollusca, Echinodermata. Traveling in helicopter. H, Hemichordata. C, Chordata. This is the small hint to remember all the phylums in sequence. Okay, fine. Now I will explain the meaning of this all the names. What is the meaning? What is the meaning? You remember here, you are the animals. There is so many variety species of animals are there. Why? What is this poriferans mean? Pori means whole. You remember that. Pori indicates whole. The entire body of those animal having number of pores. Pores will be present. Those pores we call them as ostia. Later, while I am going to explain about porifera phylum, later we will go for detail. First, you understand the word meaning. Porifera. Pori means whole. Fera means bearing. Whole bearing animals. Yes, you are the group. You are in the so many number of animals, and all of your body having the number of holes are there. So all the animals we have to place in one phylum. What is that phylum name? Porifera. Okay, you having the body holes now, so you belongs to the porifera. All body parts having the hole. Next, Cnidaria. What is the meaning of Cnidaria here? Cnidaria indicates there is a presence of these animals having the specialized cells. Those cells we call them as cnidoblast cells. Those cells we call them as cnidoblast cells. Let me write that cnidoblast cell. Can you able to see it? Yeah, good. Cnidoblast cells. Yeah, for example, one example for Cnidaria is Hydra. Just I will represent the Hydra like this. This is the Hydra. Hydra contains a locomotor structures which we call them as tentacles. Like this, there is a presence of tentacles will be present. That is the Hydra. The entire body of those animals is having the one specialized cells like this. Like this, there is a presence of cells. All those cells we call them as cnidoblast cells. The body of the organism and the tentacles of those organisms are fully covered with these cells. Okay, all of you are the animals and all your body is having these specialized cells. Those cells we call them as cnidoblast. So all of them are placed in the under the name of phylum Cnidaria. That's all. Cnidaria is followed by the third phylum which is known as a Ctenophora. What is the meaning of Cteno? Cteno means comb. Cteno means comb. Phora means bearing. B-E-A-R-I. Comb bearing animals. Comb bearing. What is the meaning of comb? Comb means what? That will no, not that comb. Not that comb. Comb bearing animals. I will tell when I am explaining about the phylum. Cteno means comb. Cnidae means cnidoblast cell. Pori means whole. You have to keep this in your mind. If I say whole means pori. Cnidoblast, Cnidaria. Comb means Ctenophora. Next, come to the fourth phylum, Platyhelminthes. What is the meaning of platy? What is the meaning of platy? Platy means flat. Platy means flat. Very, very flat. Means their body is very flat, like a tape. If you see the tape in the tilers, the tape is what very, very flat. It's not round or it's not any etc. It is very flat. Same like that only the animal's body is very, very flat. And helminthes. What is the meaning of helminthes? Helminthes means worm. A worm. W-O-R-M. Helminthes means worm. Platy means flat. Helminthes means worm. So they are commonly called what worm? Flat worms. Now come for the next. Aschelhelminthes. Once again helminthes you heard. What is the meaning of helminthes? Helminthes means nothing but worm. Worm. Platy means flat. Then what is asci? Asci means round. Asci means round. Because of that only we call them as round worms. So platy flat. Asci round. Helminthes worm. Flat worm, round worm. Flat worm belongs to phylum Platyhelminthes. Round worm belongs to the phylum Aschelhelminthes. Next go for the Annelida. What is the meaning of this word Annelida? You remember here, Anne means Ani stands for little, Little. Little. Ani stands for little. Lida means what? Lida means ring. The body of these animals is having these small rings. Best example, earthworm. If you see the earthworm body, earthworm having the so many number of rings. In earthworm you will study it having 100 rings or 120 segments. All those are what? Rings. If you see the leech, Hydrodunaria, leech also having so many number of rings. How many means? 33 rings. That is a fixed number. Leech having 33 rings, it is having, whether it may be small leech or it may be large leech, it contains 33 rings. Ani means little, Lida means ring, little rings, the body having the little rings. Okay, all of you are the animals, your body having the little rings now. So all the animals are placed under the phylum name of Annelida. All the warm body is round are placed under the name of Aschelhelminthes. All animals' body is flat are placed under the name of Platyhelminthes. Having any comb plates, Ctenophora. Any nidoblast cells in the body, Nidaria. All holes are Porifera. Next, go for the next phylum, largest phylum. What is the largest phylum? The largest phylum is Arthropoda. First largest phylum. This fix in your mind. What is the meaning of artho? Artho means joints. Artho means joint. What is the meaning of poda? Poda stands for legs or also called appendages. Appendage. You remember it as a legs only. No need of appendages. Appendage is nothing but limbs or legs. Now let's see. Artho means joint. Poda means legs. So jointed legs. Up to Annelida, you won't see the legs for any animal. Yes, all of you have seen the earthworm. Of course, yes. Does earthworm having any legs? No. How it will go? Contract, relax, contract, relax, contract and relax. Yes, when you come for the arthropod means so many, largest phylum, all mosquitoes, all houseflies, all ants, all cockroach, all those comes under scorpion, millipede, centipede, crustacean, prawns, all those comes under the arthropod only. Yes, best example one take housefly or cockroach. Yes, cockroach having the legs, jointed legs. So joint means what? Artho. Legs means what? Poda. Arthropoda. Next one, mollusk. What is the meaning of a mollusk? Mollusk means smooth. Mollusk means smooth. The animal bodies are very smooth skin. So mollusk word that stands for smooth surface. Smooth surface. Next go for the echinodermata. And one more thing, mollusca is the second largest phylum. Second largest phylum. What is the first largest phylum? Aschelhelminthes. Sorry, Arthropoda. Second largest phylum, mollusca. Then what about the third largest phylum? The third largest phylum is Aschelhelminthes. Third largest phylum is Aschelhelminthes. So in this entire earth, in this entire kingdom, which animals are more? Arthropods are more when you count down. Largest means not large in size, in number. Who are more? Arthropoda. After arthropods, whose number is more? Molluscans' number is more. After molluscans, whose number will be more? Roundworm. Then what is roundworm? Aschelhelminthes. That is the third largest phylum. Next, echinodermata. You come for what is the meaning of this echinodermata? Now remember, eta means having. Eta means having. Hope you can see that word. Eta means having. Okay, some little bit. Eta means having. Then what is the meaning of echino? Echino means spine. Nothing but thrones. Not Game of Thrones, okay? Spine. Game of Thrones is a web series. Echino means spine. Derm means what? Now remember, the another name for skin is derm. Because of that only study of skin is called dermatology. And the doctor who studied about this skin, the doctor we consider as a dermatologist. So now we remember, echino means spine, derma means skin, I told. Then what is the meaning of eta? Eta means having. Eta means having. Now you understand the meaning. Skin having spines. The animal, how our skin contain hair, same like that only. There are some animals, those animals skin having spine. So they are placed under the name of echinodermata. Actually, what is the meaning of echino means hedgehog. Hedgehog. Hedgehog means there is a one animal which is having lot of spines. Porcupine. Simply we call it as porcupine. Hedgehog or porcupine animal which is having lot of thorns on the body. If any animal is trying to hunt her, it will shed all those. At that time it will escape. So echino means spine, derma means skin, eta means having. Skin having spines. All those animals are placed in echinodermata. Next phylum, hemichordata. What is the meaning of hemi? Hemi means half. Hemi surface means half surface. Hemicircle means half circle. Chord. eta. Just now I told eta means what? Having. In echinodermata eta, hemichordata eta, chordata eta. Means every word that is indicating eta means having, having and having. Now let's see. Hemichordata means these animals are half looking like chordates, but they are not chordates. These animals are looking like chordates, but they are not chordates. For example, it is looking like pen. It is looking like pen, but it is not a pen. It's a marker. It's a marker. It is looking like pen. Same like that only. The animals which are placed in the hemichordates, those animals are looking like chordates. Sir, in what way they are looking like chordates? Next. So because of that only they are half looking like chordates, no? So it is hemichordata. So can I call it as hemipen? Of course, yes. Why not? Same features. What features are the pen having? Same features are there. Next, chordata. What is the meaning of eta? Eta means having. Eta means having. Then what is the meaning of chord? Which is very, very important. Chord means not spinal cord, okay? Chord means notochord here. Chord means notochord. Yes. Now let's see. Notochord is a rod-like structure. A rod-like structure. This notochord is only present in the phylum Chordata. So total number of phylums how many? 11. Out of 11 phylums, how many phylum having the notochord? Only one phylum. Which phylum having the notochord? Chordata phylum. And the remaining 10 phylums. What the remaining 10 phylum? From Porifera to up to Hemichordata. From Porifera to up to Hemichordata. Notochord is absent. Sorry. And now that notochord is only present in one phylum. What is that phylum name? Chordata. 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 So out of 11 phylums, 10 phylums not having the notochord and only one phylum having the notochord. What is that phylum name? Is Chordata. So because of that only, based upon the presence of this notochord, the animal kingdom chapter is divided into two parts. Divided into the two parts. Those who not having the notochord, those who having the notochord. Those who not having the notochord, we call them as non-chordates or also called invertebrates. I will tell the meaning of invertebrates also. Those we call them as non-chordates or also called invertebrates. And those who having the notochord, we call those as chordates. Chordates. Yeah. So one small recap of all the phylum names. Pori means whole. How you have to remember means? How you have to remember? Echino means what? Spine. Eta means what? Having. Da means what? Skin. Ani means what? Little. Lida means what? Ring. Comb means what? Tino. Platy means what? Flat. Round means what? ASCII. Worm means what? Helminthes. This is the way that you have to remember all the phylum names. That it will make very easy. So animal kingdom having 11 phylums. Out of 11 phylums, how many are chordates? Only one. How many are non-chordates? How many of them are not having the notochord? 10. From which phylum to which phylum? Porifera to Hemichordata. Yes. These are the phylum name and that is the meaning of those phylums. And how to remember all the phylum in sequence means a small clue from my side that how I prepared before my medicine. Okay. Yes. PC square. P means Porifera. C means Nidaria and Ctenophora. Platyhelminthes, ASCII-helminthes and Nida arthropoda. Next mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata. Yeah. That's all. That's all. These are the 11 phylums now. After phylums, in this chapter, the introduction is very, very important. The introduction is very, very important. What is telling that? The animals having the different external structure and different functions that they may perform. Not all functions may be similar, but some of the functions are very, very similar. The animals share some features which are very, very common. Yes, in those classifications, the first classification is level of organization. Level of organization. You are in what level? Now you are in the 10th. Sorry, not 10th, PUC, right? Sorry. Yeah, level of organization. At which level? What is this level, sir? Nothing but cell, you know very well. Group of cell, you know very well. Tissue. Group of tissue, you know very well. Organ. Group of organ will form what? Organ system. Those are the 4 levels here. Cell, tissue, organ level. So how many levels of organizations? 4. How many level of organization? Only 4. What is the first level of organization or lower level of organization? Who is lower? Who is lower? Organ system, organ, tissue or cell? Cell is lower. Very, very. So the first level is cellular level. Continue this word. Level of organization. That's all. This is the lower level of organization. Then a group of cells performed the common function and looking similar. Then group of cells formed what? Tissue. So what is the second level of organization? Tissue level of organization. Tissue level of organization. And the group of tissues is designed what? Make and what? Organ. So the third level is organ level of organization. Yeah. No need of writing level of organization. Just remember LOF of organization. Yes, group of organs will make what? Organ system. So it is called organ system level of organization. These are the 4 levels of organization. Cellular level, tissue level, organ level and organ system level. What is the higher level of organization? Organ system level. Which one is the lower level of organization? Cellular level of organization. Total number of phylums how many? 11. Total number of levels how many? 4. So, these 4 levels we have to distribute them in 11 phylums. The 4 levels we have to distribute them in 11 phylums. Yeah. How we can be distributed? So here there is a clue to remember, right? Yeah. First, what is the level? Cellular level. Cellular level. Yeah. Cellular level is seen in porifera. Poriferans are showing the which level of organization? Lower level of organization. What is the lower level of organization? Cellular level of organization. Yeah. Next you go for the C square. C square. Only cellular level is only seen in porifera. Completed. Yes, it is completed. It belongs to the phylum porifera. Poriferans are showing the cellular level of organization. Next, second level. What is the second level? Tissue level of organization. This tissue level of organization first seen in Nidaria and second seen in Ctenophora and C square. So C square is showing the tissue level of organization. Tissue level of tissue level of organization is seen in how many phylums? 2 phylum. One is Nidaria and 2 is Ctenophora. And cellular level of organization seen in how many phylum? Only 1 phylum. What is that phylum? Porifera. Next, tissue level is also be distributed. Tissue level. Cellular level distributed in 1 phylum. Tissue level is distributed in the 2 phylum. Tissue level is distributed 2 phylum. After this tissue level, what level? Organ level of organization. And organ level of organization is only seen in 1 phylum. What is the next phylum after Ctenophora? Platyhelminthes. So Platyhelminthes is showing the organ level of organization. Yeah, organ level of organization is also completed. See, remaining how many levels are there? Only 1 level is there. And remaining how many phylums are present? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 phylums. All these 7 phylums are showing the organ system level of organization. Organ system level of organization means, see, porifera cellular level, Nidaria and Ctenophora tissue level of organization, Platyhelminthes is organ level of organization. Next, Aschelhelminthes is organ system level of organization. So, first animal that is shown the organ system level of organization is Aschelhelminthes. The Aschelhelminthes is the first organisms who are showing the organ system level of organization, but there is a small exception. Some we can say Platyhelminthes is also showing the organ system level of organization. Why? Because Platyhelminthes show organ level and organ system level. Means gradually in that animal organ system is formed. But your NCERT textbook they clearly mentioned Platyhelminthes is belonging to organ level of organization. Aschelhelminthes is showing the organ system level of organization. So without any confusion, organ system level of organization seen in Aschelhelminthes. Don't worry. Yes, from Aschelhelminthes to up to chordates, all of them having the organ system level of organization. Sir, what is this organ system level of organization, sir? Remember, system means working with coordination. System means working with coordination together. Working with coordination. If anything is working with coordination, it is called system. Management system means management is working with coordination. Okay. So what is working with coordination? Who are working with coordination? Group of organ system means what? Group of organs. Yes, working. Who are working? Organs are working. What work they are doing, sir? For example, they are doing the work digestion anako. The organs, group of organs working with coordination. Working with coordination means what? System. System means working with coordination. Who are working with coordination? Organs are working with coordination. What function, what work they are doing? Digestion. So the chapter name is digestive system. Digestive system. System means working with coordination. Who are working with coordination? Organs are working with coordination. What work they are doing? Digestion. So digestive system. Same like that only. System. System means what? Working with coordination. Who are working with coordination? Organs are working with coordination. What work? Respiration. So the chapter name is respiratory system. And next one more thing. System. System means what? Working with coordination. What work? Circulation. Who are working with coordination? Organs. What work? Circulation. So chapter name is circulatory system. Next, system. System means what? Working with coordination. Who are working with coordination? Organs are working with coordination. What work? Excretion. So chapter name is excretory system. In this manner, neural system, endocrine system, human reproductive system. Yeah. Let's see. So here organ system means working with coordination. Who are working? Organs. What work? Digestion, digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, excretory system, etc., 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 etc. That's. Let me erase it. Just I told general term. Okay. You remember? System means working with coordination. Yeah. Next. Okay. Successfully 4 levels and 11 phylums are distributed. First organ system level, Aschelhelminthes. First organ level, Platyhelminthes. First tissue level, Nidaria. Second tissue level, Ctenophora. Cellular level, Porifera. Pore, hole. Nido, nidoblast. You have to remember all those here, please. Practice them in the sequence. Understand the word. Ring means what? Ani. So, lida. Ani means what? Little. Remember all those like that only. Next, after level of organization, the second classification. The second classification. What is the second classification? The second classification is symmetry. Symmetry. What is the meaning of this symmetry? Symmetry means the animal which can be divided into 2 equal halves. When you cut the animal, that animal have to divide into 2 equal halves. I hope you can see all this clearly, all the terms. Yes sir, no? Yeah. Fine. Symmetry means the animals who can be, when you cut the animals, that animals can divide into 2 equal halves. That is called symmetry. Yeah. How many types of symmetries? 3. You remember always 3 is a very lucky number in biology. Yeah. Very, very lucky number. Blood vessels, how many types? 3 types. How many types of coelom? 3 types. How many types of neurons based upon the dendrites? 3 types. How many types of coelom? 3 types. How many types of symmetry? 3 types. 3. How many types of muscles? 3. Skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle, and as well as visceral muscle. 3 is the very lucky number in biology. How many types of human beings? 3. Male, female, and interspecified sex. Yeah, fine. Symmetry. How many types of symmetries I told? 3 types of symmetry. 3 types of symmetry. What are the 3 types of symmetry? Now, first type of symmetry is asymmetry. Asymmetry. Symmetry means what? What I told, the symmetry means the organisms which can divide into 2 equal halves. Then what is A here? A means absent. A indicates absent, means whenever you cut these animals, those animals are not dividing into 2 equal halves, means they are not showing the symmetry. In that animal, symmetry is absent. Because of that only, that is called asymmetry, which the animals are not dividing into 2 equal halves. Next, second type of symmetry. What is the second type of symmetry? The second type of symmetry is radial symmetry. Radial symmetry. What is the meaning of radial here? I will tell. Symmetry means which can divide into 2 equal halves. What is the radial? Later. Next, the third type of symmetry is bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry. What is the meaning of bi? 2. Lateral means what? Sides. It is the right lateral side, left lateral side. Bilateral symmetry. Yes, one by one. One by one. Come to the asymmetry. For example, there is a group of cells are present. Group of cells are present. When you cut those cells are not at all equally divided. Why? Because their number is various. Not in the equal number. No? When you cut this, in this manner you cut, in this manner you cut, in this manner, any plane you cut. But those animals are not dividing into two equal halves. Means they are not showing the symmetry. So that is called asymmetry. Asymmetry. Which animals are not showing asymmetry? Later we can go. Compare there. Three symmetries. Total types of symmetries how many? Three. Three symmetry. These three symmetries we have to distribute in 4 levels. Same like that only. The three symmetries we have to distribute in 11 phylums. At that time only it will be very clear. Here there is a clue is there, no? Don't worry. Yeah, fine. Radial symmetry. Come to the radial symmetry. I have to explain about this radial symmetry. For example, you take a fish. Yeah, fish means not that fish. Okay. Here the fish is starfish. The name indicates it is a starfish, but actually starfish is not a fish here. Starfish is echinodermata, which having spines on the body. So now let's see. It is the starfish. Let me erase. Let it appear like a star. Yeah, it is the starfish. We remember all of you. Starfish is not a fish. Cuttlefish is not a fish. Devilfish is not a fish. If any term is ending with fish, it is not a fish. Yeah, fine. Now come to this is the starfish, and this is the center of this starfish. Central body part. Central body part. This is what? Radius. And this is what? Another side of radius. Nothing but diameter. Anterior, posterior. If you cut the animal from anterior to posterior in this plane, here plane means direction. Aeroplane. Plane means what direction? It will in air, it will move in a direction. So the name is aeroplane. Aeroplane. What is aeroplane? Plane means what direction? Where the direction? In air, so it is aeroplane. That's all. Yeah, now we remember. Anterior to posterior. When you cut this animal in this direction, it will divide into two equal halves. How, sir? See, it is dividing into two equal halves. Here arm is half, one full, another full, half. Same like that only. Half, full, half. Equally divided. Not only in this plane. If you cut these animals in another plane, now you are cutting the animal from left to right. Left to right. At that time, one arm, second arm, third arm. 1, 2, 3 equally divided. Not only in that plane, in this plane you cut those animals 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 equally distributed. In another plane, in this plane you cut those animals 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 equally divided. So in any direction you cut those animals, they will divide into two equal halves. Here direction means what? Plane. But each and every plane should pass through the center. Each and every plane that should pass through the central axis. Any plane. You cut those animals in any plane, they will divide into two equal halves. Such type of symmetry is called radial symmetry. Any plane you cut the animals, they won't divide into two equal halves, then it is asymmetry. Any plane you cut those animals, they will divide into two equal halves, then it is radial symmetry. Next one is the third type of symmetry. What is the third type of symmetry? Bilateral symmetry. What is the meaning of bi? Two. Lateral means what side? For example, human beings will show the bilateral symmetry. If you cut the animal, me, from anterior to posterior, my right side is fallen. My right side body part fall to right side and left side body part fall to left side. Two sides my body is equally dividing. So all paired organs, for example, eye paired organ, ear paired. One organ will right, another organ will left. One ear right, another ear right. One hand right, another hand left. Unpaired organs like nose, like mouth, they will half nose will right side, half nose will be left side. Equally divided. First, what's up? Like this we can cut nose or horizontal. At that time, half body upside, half body low side. At that time, see, all paired organs are not equally sharing. Two eyes on one side, two hands on one side. That is not symmetry. Paired organs should get separated in both the sides. Remember that. Bilateral symmetry means the organism will divide into two equal halves. Let me represent here. This is a human being. This is a human being. Motu. Yeah, fine. Hand. Ear. Eye. Nose. Spikes. Now you remember, if you cut that human being from anterior to posterior, mar gaya. Ayyo, he is dead. Wrong turn feeling. That female body, it bisected. like that. Now what happened? All paired organs to right side, all another paired organs to left side. Ayyo, he's dead. So equally dividing into two equal half, right and left. That is called bilateral symmetry. Yeah. How many types of symmetry? 3. How many levels? 4. How many phylum? 11. Now let's distribute these 3 symmetries in 11 phylum. Already we distributed the levels. Cellular level seen in porifera. Tissue level seen in Cnidaria and Ctenophora. Organ level seen in Platyhelminthes. Organ system level seen from Aschelhelminthes to up to chordates. Now, first is what symmetry? First is asymmetry. Asymmetry is seen in cellular level. Means asymmetry is shown by poriferans. You remember it as a clue, yeah? ACP. ACP means Assistant Commissioner of Police. No. It is not Assistant Commissioner of Police. You are not writing any UPSC or civils exam here. Okay. ACP means, A means asymmetry. Asymmetry seen in cellular level. Means asymmetry is seen in porifera. Means when you cut the poriferans in any plane, they won't get divided into two equal half. That is about the ACP. Next you go for the second type of symmetry. What is the second type of symmetry? Radial symmetry. Radial symmetry spelling starting with what? R. So remember, R stands for radial symmetry. Radial symmetry is seen in which level? Tissue level. Tissue level is seen for how many phylums? 2 phylum. Cnidaria and Ctenophora. So just remember it as RTC square. RTC, Road Transport Corporation, not Road Transport Corporation. Okay. R means radial symmetry. Radial symmetry is seen in which level? Tissue level. And tissue level is seen in how many phylums? 2 phylum. Number 1 is Cnidaria and number 2 is Ctenophora. And there is a small exception here. Small exception. This radial symmetry is also seen in Echinodermata. Echinodermata ante starfish. Echinodermata. Eta means having, derma means skin, echino means spine. Yes, echinoderms are showing the radial symmetry. But echinoderm is showing the exhibiting the which level? Organ system level. Organ system level means radial symmetry is seen in tissue level of Cnidaria and Ctenophora. Radial symmetry is also seen in organ system level. Which phylum's organ system level? Echinoderms only. This, please keep remember this. Okay, RTC square completed now. After RTC square, now go for the Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes followed by A cube. Next followed by ME, mollusca, echinodermata and hemichordata chordates. From Platyhelminthes to up to chordates, they are showing the bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry. So now let's see. Platyhelminthes is showing the what level? Organ level. From Aschelhelminthes to the chordates, what level? Organ system level. That is indicating that bilateral symmetry is seen in organ level and bilateral symmetry is also seen in organ system level. And you have to remember here also echinoderm is there, no sir? You told that echinodermates will show the radial symmetry and here also echinoderm belongs to the, yes, echinoderms will show the radial symmetry and meanwhile bilateral symmetry also. This you have to remember. You remember this as BOS. Bose. You remember it as Bose. B means big boss. You remember it as big boss. B means bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry is seen in which level? Organ level. Not only in the organ level, bilateral symmetry is also seen in organ system level. OS. I am underlining, I am highlighting. B means what? Bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry is seen in organ level. I am underlining only O here. And this bilateral symmetry is also seen in organ system level. So 3 clues to remember. Number 1 is ACP. Asymmetry is seen in cellular level seen in porifera. Second clue is RTC square. Radial symmetry, tissue level, Cnidaria and Ctenophora. And the third clue is big boss. B means bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry seen in organ level and as well as organ system level. Organ system level. So in this manner, 3 symmetries into 4 levels, 3 symmetries into 11 phylums. 11 phylums. This is the introduction part. This is the introduction part. And last part, and the last part, and the last, not last concept, just remember one more, third classification. First classification is the level of organization. Second classification is the symmetry. And the third classification is germinal layers. Germinal layers. Germinal layers. What is this germinal layers? Now, germinal layers are seen in embryonic stage whenever we are present in mother's womb. When you are growing in your mother's womb and embryonic stage, at that time you are adult or adolescent or child, you are at that time embryo, a small embryo. Yes, embryo contains 3 germinal layers. First formed in our body is germinal layers. From these germinal layers only all cells will come, all cells will become tissue, all tissues will become organ, all organs will become organ system, and all organ systems become organism. So germinal layers are seen in only embryonic stage. There is a presence of, if the number of germinal layers during embryonic stage is only 2 germinal layers are present. What are those germinal layers? The germinal layer is, the 2 germinal layers are, number 1 is outer ectoderm. Outer ectoderm. Ecto means out, derma means layer here. The derma means skin, derma means layer. Why? Because according to some situations, some names are going to change. For example, in biology, site stands for cell. CYTE, site, stands for cell. SITE, site is a place. SIGHT, site means the person who is not able to see. So same like that only, according to situation, some names, meaning will be changed. Here derma means layer, ecto means outer layer. So let's represent that layer. This is the ectoderm layer, germinal layer. And next, the second layer is endoderm. Endoderm. Derm means what? Layer. Endo means what? Inside. Yes, endo means inside, derm means layer. Yeah, this is the endodermis. This is the endodermis. So how many germinal layers are there? Only 2. Outer is ectoderm and the inner one is endoderm. During which stage? Embryonic stage we will see. So because of presence of only 2 germinal layers, it is diploblastic organism. Such organisms we call them as diploblastic organism. Diploblastic organism. Diplo, di means what? 2. Only 2 germinal layers are present when those animals are in the embryonic stage. What are the 2 germinal layers? Ectoderm and as well as endoderm. Ectoderm and endoderm. Such animals we call them as diploblast. Later there is a presence of triploblastic organism. What is the meaning of tri? Tri means 3. Triploblastic organism. Triploblastic organism. Yes, the triploblastic organism. Tri means how many? 3. Outer is ectoderm and the inner one is endoderm. In between these 2, there is a presence of a newly formed layer. That newly formed layer we call it as mesoderm. Meso means middle. Meso means middle. Mesoderm. Ectoderm, outer layer. Mesoderm, middle layer. Endoderm, inner layer. If there is a presence of 3 germinal layers during the embryonic stage, you are triploblastic. If there is only 2 germinal layers, that is called diploblastic. So, germinal layers, how many germinal layers? How many types of germinal layers? 2 types. Diploblastic organism and triploblastic organism. So, these 2 types of diploblastic and triploblastic organisms, we have to distribute in the all 11 phylums here. 11 phylum. Remember, forgot about porifera. In porifera, germinal layers are absent. Germinal layers are absent. C square means Cnidaria and Ctenophore are diploblastic organisms. Diploblastic organisms. Cnidaria and Ctenophores are diploblastic organisms. Next, from P to C, and from organ level to organ system level, all they are triploblastic organisms. Triploblastic organism. Triploblastic organism. See, just I will write all this. and I will end this lecture. Introduction is very very important. You are thinking that I am taking lot of time to complete, but introduction, if you remember introduction, 90% of this chapter is completed. Trust me, 90% of chapter is completed. So without making any delay, let me write fastly 11 phylums. I won't write all the word, okay? First phylum is Porifera. Second phylum Cnidaria. Third phylum Ctenophora. Fourth phylum Platyhelminthes. Next Aschelminthes. Next Annelida. Next Arthropoda. Next Mollusca. Next Echinodermata. Next Hemichordata. Next Chordata. These are the 11 phylums. After phylums what? Level. How many levels? 4 levels. Poriferans are showing the which level? Cellular level. And Cnidaria is showing the which level? Tissue level. Ctenophores are also showing which level? Tissue level. Yes, 2 are showing the tissue level. 2 are showing the tissue level. Now, Platyhelminth is showing what level? Organ level. And from Aschelminthes to up to chordates, what level? Organ system level. What level? Organ system level. What level? Organ system. Next, organ system. Next, organ system. Next, organ system. Next, organ system. In this manner. So, first animals who are showing the organ system level of organization, Aschelminthes. First phylum that is showing the tissue level of organization, Cnidaria. Level is completed. After level what? Symmetry. How many types of symmetries? 3. How many levels? 4. How many phylums? 11. So 3 types of symmetry. You tell me. Symmetry. Cellular level is showing what symmetry? Asymmetry. Tissue level is showing what symmetry? Radial symmetry. Tissue level is showing what symmetry? Radial symmetry. Next, come to the organ level, Platyhelminthes. This Platyhelminthes is showing the what symmetry? Bilateral symmetry. Organ system also what symmetry? Bilateral symmetry. This means first organ system level is seen in Aschelminthes. First bilateral symmetry is seen in Platyhelminthes. Next, Annelida, bilateral symmetry. Arthropoda, bilateral symmetry. Mollusca, bilateral symmetry. Echinodermata, I told. The echinoderms are showing the radial symmetry and as well as bilateral symmetry. Radial symmetry and bilateral symmetry. And the remaining hemichordate, bilateral symmetry. Chordate, bilateral symmetry. Completed. Next, germinal layers, which we will see in the embryonic stage. Yes, how many types of germinal layers? 2 types. If there is only 2 germinal layers, it is diploblastic organism. If there is 3 germinal layers, it is called a triploblastic organism. Now let's see further about this porifera. These Cnidarians and Ctenophores are showing the diploblastic organism. Next, from Platyhelminthes to up to chordate, and from bilateral symmetry, from where bilateral symmetry is begin, or from where organ system is begin, from there onwards all they are showing the what blastic organism? Triploblastic organism, which contains 3 germinal layers. Outer is ectoderm, inner is endoderm, middle one is mesoderm. And sir, here middle is nothing is there. Middle is there. There is an undifferentiated layer is formed. That undifferentiated layer that is present in between the ectoderm and endoderm is called mesoglial cells. Mesoglia. So, the first formed 2 germinal layers are what? Ectoderm and endoderm. The last formed germinal layer is what? Mesoderm. Mesoderm germinal layer, if there is a presence of mesoderm, it is triploblastic. Means mesoderm germinal layer seen from which phylum? Platyhelminthes. So in this manner, you have to compare all those. Introduction. Later, when I started the phylum, the concept will completed like very easy. So introduction, it takes some time. So in this lecture, in this class, I am ending this. I told 11 phylums with the proper meaning of word, 4 levels, 3 symmetry, 2 types of germinal layers. Undifferentiated layer is called mesoglia. You practice like this. You practice like this. And you also remember all the names in sequence. A clue I told. ACT, RTC square, pause, big pause, big pause. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the class and I hope you understood this class. And if you understood and if you enjoyed without having any doubt, if you got the clarity in this introduction, please like, subscribe and as well as share to your friends. And thank you so much and see you in the next class. Thank you.